The TikTok ban was a lot to handle. Like, for we let's look at it from a different perspective. Like the amount of people who were scared, who were afraid, who knew that they were no longer going to have something to support them and their family. Like it was very alarming. Although that the TikTok ban was not really something that was like a day, it was like restored within that 24 hours. I would like to say the fear that the majority of the people have, because some of them TikTok was their livelihood and there was nothing that they could do about it. Now, with that being said, I would like to say it is actually an eye-opening scenario because the amount of people that depend on on social media just to the amount of people that depend on social media for their livelihood is also something that we need to consider because even though that TikTok even though TikTok was something that most people view as just to skip time, I guess, most people depend on it for their livelihood. And now, if such a ban was to occur to any other or all social media platform, then many people will be on the streets, and that is a scary, scary thing to think about. And then that also opens my eyes to the new year. Like I would like to say that I'm glad that this TikTok ban actually happened, although that there are some like I'd like to say that the TikTok ban was a good thing that it happened. It helped me realize that I don't really have to depend on social media to start thinking about my income. I need something to actually have a stable reality, like something that is very stable that has a income stream. And no matter what happened to either social media or whatever whatever job I'm involved with, I just don't want it to affect my income flow because now I do understand the value of money, but still, what happens when you lose a lot of money? Like what happens when all social media is gone and now you're solely dependent on the money that you receive from the social media platform? Like it's time to it is time to actually open your eyes because this TikTok ban might be temporary because it was like released within that 24 24 hours, but it's only limited to 3 months. Unless there's something valuable or some form of accomplishment that happens with TikTok, TikTok will still get banned within the 3 months that the law gives it to for the American people, not for the whole world, but just for the American people. And to be honest, that ad revenue from the American people is what most people actually depend on, whether directly or indirectly, because and also the way TikTok happens to help market most people products. It helps them a lot. Now, if TikTok happens to be banned in America, the ad revenue is gone, and the amount of money that most people will be getting from the American audience will also decrease. But that doesn't mean that you should limit, which also opens the reality that you shouldn't limit yourself to social media because at any time it could be gone with a blink of an eye. Although we were given early warnings that it would be going, but still, it was very alarming to see. And now people have started to realize people now have started to realize that money. I mean, people now are starting to realize how important a job really is. Whether they hate it or like it, they need a job. Although TikTok is able to make someone someone become a millionaire overnight, it's not going to be something that will be sustainable, even though most people depend on it. Now, what do I want to say? Well, in my own conclusion, I would like to say, in terms of social media, you shouldn't be dependent on social media. Like, I understand the fact that it can make you reach a certain amount of wealth fast, but that doesn't mean, oops, but that doesn't mean you should depend on it for your whole life. You need multiple income streams, and social media should just be something like your side hustle. That's what I would like to express. Like, I'm not trying to say that you should depend just. I'm not trying to say it is bad to not get money from social media. Okay, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that you should learn how to find different type of income streams, because god damn it, man, the fear that the American had was really traumatizing for them, especially the search. Although most of them they're not really affected by it, although some of them are not really affected by the ban, but those who were affected by the ban, income wise, were really really scared, because majority of some of them didn't have any other income stream to rely on, and that alone actually opened my eyes that if someone is going to pursue the social media fame to get money, it is not something that is reliable, because it can just go just like that with a blink of an eye. So don't only depend on social media to get the money. Depend on your, like, have multiple income stream that you can depend on, because that way, even though one thing gets affected, you have others to depend on or to rely on, because this is life. Not everything is guaranteed. Not everything will live up to the certain age that we wish it to live to. So, with that being said, that will be the end for this video. I hope you got something out of it. Thank you. Thank you.